What up, everybody? Welcome to Pettynation247. I know it's been a little bit of a minute, but I'm back with the jump off. That was so corny. But I'm back for now. It's been a 1 year anniversary, actually. And like I said before, it's been a little different social distancing and uprise and social injustice. Um, I have my friend Yasmin Jackson,
Hey
who's here with me
guys.
today. Um, she had her own situation May 30th, correct?
That is very correct.
Um, where she was brutally attacked in uh, in a horrible attack with some crazy person. I'm assuming.
Right.
She has stabbed several times, and she, honestly, lucky to be alive. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's have an imaginary clap for Yasmin Jackson.
Aw, thank you. Hi guys. Hey twin. Thank you for
Hey,
having me.
I'm so happy that you are here. We've been planning this actually since the beginning, since I've been telling you, because we've been doing lives. We did a couple of lives actually, right?
We have.
So I
We
was
have. We
like,
did a
yo,
couple of fun ones.
yeah, just random. We did some things on there. And we had some fun, some libations. Some is that the
Mhm.
word? I don't know. I think it's the word. And but from that time, I just want to go back and let everybody know who you are as a person. I know who you are, but let's tell the people who you are, like where you're from and all that type of thing. So let people know who you are. You are Yasmin Jackson from,
Yes.
and
So
your
I'm
grandfather is.
Yasmin. My grandpa is Joseph Jackson. My mother is Johvonnie. Let's see. I grew up in Vegas. Well, not well in California, but I was technically raised in Vegas and in Dallas, so I moved around a lot as a kid. But I ended up graduating in Dallas. That's where I got my high
Wow.
school diploma.
Oh, in Dallas. Oh
In
wow.
Dallas,
So you lived all
2013.
around.
Yeah, I moved around a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, because I know
Woo.
because when I met you, you were already in Las Vegas.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I was, cause yep, I was in Vegas living with Grandpa at the time.
Okay, yeah. So
When
I
you
I,
were,
I know that's when I think that's when I met you. That Facebook told us it was 6 years ago.
I know,
It had to
right?
be 6 or 7 years ago. That's a long. I didn't realize. It feels like yesterday, but that's a little bit of a long time to know somebody. That's like almost a decade.
It is, cause
That's
I moved here, not in Georgia, but to Vegas in 2014. So it's been a minute.
oh, so that's how I. So you just moved there when I met you.
Literally, I had just got to Vegas and then we met each other.
That's so crazy. You just moved
I
somewhere
know.
else, and to meet. We'll get into that later. Um, you
Yep.
don't know. People see us on Facebook, and to be honest, it's you have. I don't want to talk about the weird Jackson fans. Some of them are weird, and I'm just gonna
Yes.
say it. But they think like we actually have a friendship,
Mhm.
like a real friendship now, but we get into that. And and it's real recognize real,
Right.
especially like I'm into broadcasts and podcasts, and I work at a big radio station company. You know what I mean? So I know it's hard for you to and your family, and your mom especially,
Oh
Joe
yeah.
Jackson Jr. Uh,
Right.
to trust people. So especially if everybody knows, it's not a secret that I love,
Right.
I love y'all family. I just do. I mean, it's not a
Love
secret.
you too, twin.
It's just a fact. So, but it's it, you know, and I interviewed your cousin before, which is weird.
Yes. Yes.
My
My cousin
first
Austin.
Austin Augie Brown. Oops,
Augie.
sorry. Uh, he that was my first professional MCing job because he opened up for um Salt and Pepper. This was
Oh
like
wow.
2012 or 13, and he just happened so just to be opening up, and I knew the person that was doing the whole who put together the concert because he had came to me and my friend's charity show. We used to have a charity show called Modeling for a Cause, like my friend did for like in college years. So
Okay.
after we left or whatever, she kept it going, and we did a charity like thousands of dollars for for the I think 5 or 6 years that we did it. So
I didn't know that.
yes, yeah, that's how that it's all the circle of life. I like organic.
Right.
Organic, nothing forced is always the best because it shows who you are as a person as well. So yeah,
It's
that's how
all
I met
about the
him.
natural flow.
That's how I met Tommy Parker and his boy Christian. Parker's killing it, by the way. Shouts out to Parker on the Ari. Okay, shouts out to him.
Woo!
He's
You go, Tommy.
yeah, Tommy's doing his thing. Austin also doing his thing. Shout out to him on the Raven album as well. Um, but yeah, that's how I met, and it just my sister was like, Shator. So shout out to
Mm-hmm.
Shator. She was like, you stalking them. I was like, it's not on purpose. It's a job that I got paid for.
She
Like
said
this is
you talking.
totally by accident because that same year, this is becoming about me. This same year, Janet signed a book for the show too because I knew
I
somebody
did
else.
see that. I did see that.
So it was like it looked a little bit weird, but legit. Like I couldn't, I don't have that much. Nobody knows who I am. Like you know what I mean in the grand
Yeah.
scheme of things. So it's like, so then it comes to you because I knew your mom or whatever, and then I don't know how do we meet?
I think me. I
I
think I don't know how that happened. I don't know, but that's Pommy.
yeah, that's Pommy,
Petty
definitely
mommy.
Pommy, Petty Mommy. I call Johvonnie Petty. I call her Pommy for
But
Petty
I'm like,
Mom, Mommy.
I don't know how that
I don't know.
happened.
It had to have been a comment. It had to have been
I
a
think
comment.
so. I feel like that's what it is.
And then it
That's what
escalated.
facilitated it.
And
Yeah.
then it like escalated to this now. So this is the twin because we petty twins. Shouts out to you. So
Facts.
let people know like how you grew up because you were a little separated from. I know you had
Mhm.
your dad, yeah, your mom's side. Sometimes
Mhm.
with everybody, that's just you spend a little bit more time with. Who do you spend more time with growing up? As far as like your mom or your
Ooh,
dad's side.
definitely my dad's side.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely like I was raised around them. You know, the McGills, the Goldens, the Richardsons, the Armstrongs. That's who I was raised around.
Well, that's a
And
lot of
what
names. You
I
got a lot
know,
of
but
family on both
that's a big
sides.
family.
She's
Look,
like
I'm
the
like, it's a
Armstrongs,
big.
the Dixons, the Johnsons,
I
the
have Dixons
Nixon.
too.
What?
Mhm.
You have what?
Yep. I
Dixon?
got Dixons. I sure do.
I have Dixon. That's my grandmother's last name.
We're gonna have to do a little ancestry
Oh my
when this is
God.
over.
She's light skinned too. Lord Jesus.
I
The
know,
plot
right? Look,
thickens.
so definitely my dad's side, but then growing up, I still would see like my grandpa, from
Yeah.
time to time and stuff like that. It wasn't up until 2014 when I started living with them.
Yeah, because I think people know now he was getting a little older, and
Yeah, he had some
you guys
strokes.
had to like you felt like you had to watch over him, I guess, and just make sure he was
Mhm.
good. I don't want to get into details if you don't want to, but I think it's now everybody knows like he was getting sicker.
Mhm.
So that's why mainly you moved to Vegas, correct?
Yeah, mainly that was my main reason.
Yeah. The video that cracks me up though is when your mom was like, "I'm going to the club, to the strip club." He was like, "Bye." Yo,
Bye.
that killed me. Yo, that still kills me. I think about that. Bye. I was like, yo, he's actually like legit funny.
She was
That's
like,
hilarious.
okay, and what you waiting on?
Bye. See you later. That had nothing to do with me.
Oh my
So,
god.
so you're with him or whatever, but you have never really grew up on that. I mean, I get it. Everybody's busy, so you never
Mhm.
really grew up with Michael or Janet or. I mean, you did with some of your cousins though, correct?
Yes. So like Sivana and Genevieve, Austin, Stacy, Yashi, like I'm close to them. I feel really close to them. Um, yeah.
So that's it. For those who don't know, she just mentioned like Reeby's daughters and son, and Randy's daughters. Shouts out to Stevana.
Mhm.
That's the homie too. Watch
Yeah,
yeah, that's the homie
I
too.
love them. They just all have this natural peace and like balance about them. So
That's what's up.
it's nice.
So now you get into all of that, you not really growing up with them, but you're still doing it. Y'all all doing each other's lives.
Mhm.
However, fast forward to 2019. No, 2020.
Wait, look, I'm like,
I don't know. I'm like, wait,
ooh,
I can't even
twins.
keep up with this.
2020 has really, we don't even want to claim this year. That's
I
what it's
don't
feeling
claim this
like.
year. I disregard it. I rebuke it. Um, it's in the trash. It's basura.
On
It's
fire.
on fire. The only one good thing is Biden. Shouts out to him.
Right.
Um, yes, trash. Pretty much trash. I
Mhm.
mean, this
Mhm.
year has been totally, utterly crazy. I mean, literally a pandemic, racial riots between
Mhm.
political, um, and in between that time with George Floyd, then I see you,
Mhm.
and I'm trying to contact everybody I can contact because I see you, your face sliced, wide open.
Yes. Bloody.
Um, May 30th. So let's start from the rooter to the tutor. what what were you doing? Where were you at?
I
Just
was at
like
home.
how did your day start?
So I was at home, literally trying to avoid people, aka Rhinestone.
You know what?
And she like, so she came over, we were talking or whatever, and she had a conversation outside on the phone,
Mm-hmm.
and I came outside, to see what was she talking about,
Yeah. Being nosy.
basically. And so,
Okay.
look, I'm like basically. So anyway, we were standing outside of my apartment, and this like girl on the fourth floor of her balcony. She's like staring at us or whatever. And then like she throws a broomstick at us,
Okay, so this
but
is
it
out of
misses
nowhere. Yeah,
out of nowhere. I didn't say nothing to her. Rhinestone didn't say anything to her. So it was just kind of like, okay, what was that about? So after she threw the broomstick, we just kind of looked up at her, right? And
kind of
then,
look like it's
yeah, because I was like, huh? Like broomsticks just falling out the sky now? But anyway,
yeah.
so then like we moved down a little bit, and then she throws the blue fabuloso out. Like she took the bottle and she like sprayed it out of the bottle.
Stop. Time out. Who buys blue fabuloso? See, that's how
I
you knew
know,
something was wrong because who buys blue fabuloso like on dead
I
dogs?
know,
Who
I
gets the blue
know.
one? I don't
Like
near,
who
near
does
I
that?
don't know near person that get the blue fabuloso. You should have knew. Okay, something's wrong. Blue fabuloso.
I
That's
mean,
like an
I would
emergency fabuloso
understand.
that you get. Everybody knows you get the purple one.
Right. That exactly. I would understand like the purple one or the green one. Look, I'm like I would understand it, but the blue
Anyway,
one.
go ahead. You will get.
So yes, but she held the bottle and she just flung it out of the bottle with the top off, like and she just flung it. So then I look up at her and I'm like, what? Like, what's the problem? So then we move like further down some more from my apartment, and like we're on the corner kind of at this point, and she like I see her come down from her apartment, and like now she's on the first floor. And like the way my apartments are set up is that it sits on a foundation. So like the first floor, there's a gate
Mhm.
that kind of encloses the apartments, and then like there's a sidewalk that's on a lower floor.
Right.
So she hops over the gate when she clearly could have just like walked around or whatever, but she hopped over the gate. She fell on her hands and knees, struggled, and then that's when I saw the knife slide out of her hand.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was shiny. I mean, this happened like in broad daylight. This was at least like at 2 p.m.
So she's running.
So at this point, she starts running towards us. And
Okay.
so I look at Rhinestone. I was like, we need to start running because we're the only ones out here, and she
We're
got
just
a
gonna
knife.
say your friend because some people's gonna be like
I know.
rhinestone. Well, that's just what we. Anyway, go ahead.
The insider, yeah. So
It's
anyway, yeah,
insider.
rhinestone.
Rhinestone.
So I look at her, I tell her we need to start running, so we start booking it. Like we start running. And so the girl, like, she was coming after Rhinestone at first and was like slashing at her or whatever, but didn't get her.
Didn't get her.
And so, like, for whatever reason, the girl switched from her being a target to me being a target.
Wow.
So then, like, I was running and I saw like this big rig. And it was two guys sitting in a big rig. So I had banged
Wait.
on the hood.
One question: Were like it was just y'all two at that time, besides the people in the big rig? Was like anybody like in around?
Not at the time, not
Okay.
yet.
Okay.
So I bang on the hood and like I asked them like, can you please help me? Can you help me? Can you help us? Because there's this woman chasing us with a knife. Blank stare, nothing. Like I legit, they just looking
Wow.
at me.
So
And
like some
so
grown men are in a
yes,
big rig, supposed to be the
yes,
toughest guys, are
yes.
not
Person
helping
inside of
you,
my
and
not
you
even trying to
clearly
help.
like you know you're not but a little tiny little thing.
I'm 5'3", 130 soaking wet. Like
So and they're not helping you.
no. And
That's
so
crazy.
then once I like found that they weren't going to help anymore, I started running again. And like I remember seeing like this one lady, she was walking her dog, but she was like behind me, and like I was screaming to the top of my lungs, and she wouldn't even like turn around and look back. So I was just kind of like, I'm screwed at this point. So anyway, she catches up to me, and like I literally look eyes with her. Like I lock eyes with her and I tell her, I'm like, look, I don't know who you are. I don't know why you're doing this. You know, please don't do this. And then she just screams nigger at the top of her lungs and she slashed me on both sides of my face
Whoa.
that quick. And honestly, twin, like after those two slashes, I was like, oh, okay, this is for real. I'm
Wow.
going to have to fight her. And so that's what I did. Like I was fighting her
So
until I
like so like this time, so at this point, you're on the ground. She's slicing you, and nobody's helping you.
no. So at this point, I'm fighting her.
Right, but
Like
nobody else
she's
is helping you.
stabbing me all in my head. She's stabbing me all in my head, and I'm just like trying to fight her so that I can get her off of me. And all I feel is my blood. Like it's hot
Where's
outside.
where's your where's Rhinestone at this point?
I don't know where she was. I don't know where she was. Like she was not there until after I had already been attacked and it was over with and I was bleeding out on the ground.
See,
She came back.
I'm I will say when you're in a traumatic situation like that, you don't
Yeah.
know what to do. But I'm sorry, like you can't leave your friend. Like you need to be doing something. I'm
Right.
sorry. I'm
And
sorry. Like
I
you need to be
mean,
doing something. You need. There's a brick. There's a rock. There's something. So
right.
you're bleeding out, fighting for your life, essentially on the
And I
ground.
got right. And so while we were fighting, I ended up getting back into the gate because I was wearing like these UGG slippers.
Hmm.
And so I'm fighting her. I get back into the gate. At one point, her the girl and I, we locked each other by our, we were fighting almost to the death, it seemed like, because I had her by her damn pinky.
That's
And
crazy.
I was still trying to rock her. But then I couldn't no more because, I mean, it's hot outside. I was panicked. I was bleeding out. Like, it was just a wrap for me. So when she got me on the ground, she stabbed me once in my right leg, and then she stabbed me again. Now, when she stabbed me the second time in my right leg, she twisted it and she said, "You fucking nigger." Excuse my language.
Yes. No, I mean this is what happened. This is the reality of what's been going on the last year.
Right,
Um, it's very disturbing. As you know, I had my own situation
right.
not that long ago. Not as drastic as yours. Not comparing it,
Still
but
crazy though.
it's still crazy. Um, so at this point, what are you doing? Is there anybody helping at this point yet?
So when she did that second stab wound on my right leg, like when she stabbed me, I remember seeing like a white car and like two guys were like they had their phones up, like literally like this, like recording.
That's crazy.
And then like I had to look at them and I asked them, I was like, are you guys just gonna let her effing kill me? And
Right.
then that's when they decided to help. And I really, really thought that those were gonna be my last words.
Wow.
For real.
You felt like right then was like that was it.
Yeah, because it's like she's got me on the ground and she keeps stabbing me.
It,
Like
it,
there's no other way for that. There's no other outcome. I couldn't see one.
what's blowing my mind is that nobody is helping you at this point.
Right. But finally, someone came up behind her and grabbed her, hugged her like that. And
Like a
so,
bear
and then
hug.
they, yeah, and then they put her hands in between the gate, twisted it some kind of way, and made her drop the knife.
Do you know who that person? Have you ever met that person?
I have not, but I'm thankful for them. I am. I'm really grateful for the ones that did decide to help.
Well,
You know,
well, mainly the first one, because after the first one, then everybody wants to jump in.
right. So
I
I'm
mean, you're still
definitely
grateful, but it's
grateful.
like what? I'm sorry. That makes me literally sick.
I
Like it
yeah.
makes me literally sick that it took that long for you to get help, and it
Mhm.
makes me think if you were a small blonde, would they
Right.
help faster? You know what I'm
Dude, it
saying?
felt like forever, twin. I was sitting there, and the guy, he was like praying for me. He was like, please stay with me, because I kept telling him that I was not going to make it, that I'm literally about to pass out. Like, I can't breathe. Like, it was crazy. And
You
so,
felt
like,
your adrenaline like
yeah, like everything was getting bright around me, type of thing. And that's
that's
when I was like, oh, it's about to be a wrap. Fuck.
that's crazy. That is
I really thought that I was just going to be like just another black girl stabbed to death on the street. Nobody knows what happened to her. Nobody knows nothing. Like,
his the thing about it is this is like right in the George Floyd and the Breonna Taylor, like right in the thick of that. You know what I'm
mhm,
saying? So I'm just so it's like for me it's like telling people, especially like people like Lil Wayne and all these other people that like don't just oh this would never happen to me or my family like whatever because it don't matter who you are.
it
It
doesn't.
don't matter how you look. Black is black.
Mhm.
And and somebody who is prejudiced or racist don't really care who you are,
Right.
your status or whatever. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like especially if they're not. I don't know if they're not right in the mind, but you never know. It's usually that. You know what I mean? Like because when I'm sorry, I can't even like my eyes jumping a little bit right now because I'm like
I know, Twin. I'm trying. Look, I think it's a
I'm
lot.
just like it's like blowing my mind that nobody, these grown men who probably clearly could have helped, didn't help in that moment.
Right.
Like that's blowing my mind. And then Diet Coke. Jesus. Whoa. You see that? That was the Holy Ghost that caught me.
Woo!
Who? Your friend. Uh,
Jesus, the offense.
and Jesus. Jesus. Oh wow. So I'm assuming they're helping you at that point. Everybody's helping you at this point,
Right,
I
and like
guess.
Rhinestone is like freaking out, like
Right. Rightfully
she's
so,
all
but
over the place, and her being all over the damn place
didn't help.
was making me panic
No,
more. And
that doesn't
everyone
help.
was like, "You need to calm down. You need to calm down." I like she was making my heart like race type of stuff. Like she just was doing the most.
All right. So that's what
But
I say. Like I was trying to give. Here's the thing. What about traumatic situations? Even though I can't understand it, but I can
mhm,
understand uh, when somebody's not in the right state of mind.
mhm,
You know what I mean? When something like that happens, I have to give a little leeway. You know what I
right,
mean? Because I've been
mhm,
with mental health for the longest, so I can understand it, but it's still like whoa. Um,
yeah,
I mean, it was. I'm pretty sure it was traumatic for everybody in the situation, but mostly for you because she did it to you.
Right.
And where's your mom? Does your mom know at this point?
No, so okay. So we were waiting for the police to show up. I want to talk about how long that took.
How long did that take?
It seemed like it took forever. Like I don't know. I don't know. I mean, and it seems like the people around me were saying it was taking forever too. But I don't know if I was just saying that because it happened to me, and
Right, and you're
your
like,
concept of time is kind of done.
yeah.
That's why I was like, I don't really know. But once I got to the hospital, oh man, like they took care of me quickly, very quickly. Um,
So how many when you finally got to get to the hospital? How many stab wounds did they find?
so let's see. So I actually, they thought that they found them all, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there was one right in the back of my head that I could feel. I
That's
literally
crazy.
could feel it, and I was like, please don't miss this one. Please don't miss it because I was scared that maybe it would still like
Deep.
bleed or
Yeah.
leak or whatever. But I had to point it out to the doctor that I had a stab wound in the middle of my head, and then also one
That's
was missed
crazy.
still. So I was stabbed over like 10 times.
That's crazy.
At first I thought it was seven,
Mm-hmm.
but once I like had my best friend go through my hair and like look at everything,
Mm-hmm.
it was a lot.
Because you went to the hospital, but then you had to go back once you found it. I know. I remember you said you found more.
Yeah, I found one more and then I ended up going back to the hospital. But the doctor he wanted to do staples, but it wouldn't have made sense for him to staple it even though it was already like a day or two old
Mm-hmm.
because like if you do the staples, you'll get prone to like it's a risk of infection.
Okay.
Even though, like you know what I mean,
Yeah.
like it's
Yeah.
already started healing, you don't want to like re-puncture it or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I mean, they were. I mean, I was just like, "What's going on? Nobody said anything. What happened?" Actually, Shator, my
yeah.
sister, was the one that was like, "You need to check on your friend." I was like, "What happened?" She's like sitting
Ooh,
there
shout
picking.
out to Shatora. Thank you, girl.
No, 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 no. Well, we have an inside joke right now. Shatora is doing.
My goodness.
First of all, she keeps stealing my friends, and other people keep stealing my friends, but that's okay, I guess. um,
That's so
Shatora been rebounding. What is it? No, the look at this is really bad. Throwing a layup. That's not even a move for a layup. What is that? All right.
I
Anyway,
was like jump shot? Look, I was like, I don't know.
yeah. So, at this point, when does your mom, where, like your parents, when does that start to come in? Like, when did your mom
Okay.
find out?
So I didn't have my phone in the hospital. So I had to, and I didn't know my mom's number. Like it was too much going on. Like
Mm.
I knew my mom's number, but I just couldn't rack my brain to remember it. But I remember my grandma's number, so I called her, and I explained to her. I told her I was like, Grandma, I need you to be very calm. I'm about to tell you something. I just need you to first sit down first. I told, she was like, okay, I'm sitting.
Oh Lord.
I was like, Grandma, I've been attacked. I've been stabbed multiple times.
Oh my God.
I'm at UNC. I need you to come pick me up. I said it very calmly like that because this is how I am. I don't want to freak nobody else
Right.
out.
Right.
You know?
Right.
I don't want to freak anybody else out. I just need you to come pick me up.
At this point, it's been a long journey.
Please.
Just do not come yelling.
Yeah. Right. Just
Right.
come calmly, please. So I leave out of the hospital, and Rhinestone was there. So Rhinestone was there at the hospital, but they wouldn't let her in because of COVID.
Okay.
Um, and then my grandma pulls up with my uncle, and then
Your uncle
that's
on your
when my dad's side, my
dad's
dad's
side.
brother.
Yep.
And then we went to my dad's first. We didn't call my mom yet because seemingly we all knew that mom was going to flip the hell
Yeah.
out.
Yep. Absolutely.
So my grandma brought me to my dad's house. My dad saw me. I never saw my dad look like that in my life. Like he just looked like there was something that he wished that he could do, but there's nothing
Nothing
that
you
he
could do.
can do
Right.
type of look.
Mm-hmm.
And then when my grandmother called my mom, when she told my mom what happened, it almost sounded like as if someone told my mom that I died, type of thing.
That's
Like
crazy.
she started wailing. Like I had never heard her sound like that before, ever.
I mean, can you just imagine your daughter being stabbed multiple? Like, who wants to get that phone call?
Right. So
So yeah, keep going. I'm sorry.
see, yeah, she was crying, and then like next thing I know, she was here. It was almost poof, she's here. I was like, dang, mama, how did you do that? Like she came so fast,
Yeah.
and that's when like I really experienced my mom's anger towards that whole situation.
Mm-hmm.
It's just crazy. She's just angry
Mm-hmm.
about like the way my mom sees it is like this. It's like I raised my daughter to be, in tip top shape in this
Mm-hmm.
society. I'm a
Mm-hmm.
pediatrics nurse. I
Mm-hmm.
stay out of the
Oh
way.
yeah, and you're on the front lines, by the way, the
Right.
whole
Like
time in COVID.
exactly. So it's like, why do you think that you get to take my life away? That's what, or my daughter's life away. That's what she was looking at it like. So
I
I
mean, it's just it adds layers to it as well. Like you literally, I remember you started getting busy at work
mhm,
because you are a nurse,
mhm.
and so like you were, I know you like you would post like back at it again, like the whole time. So you're like literally on the front lines. You could actually lose your life just from getting COVID,
That's true.
potentially. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So I mean, just the fact that you're on the front lines and you have it just makes me mad all over again. Like
But
it's
you
just
know
like
what? Like it honestly, it just didn't make sense to me. It was kind of like after that situation happened, my planet got knocked out of orbit for a
mhm.
little bit.
I mean
So
that makes sense. Like you're sitting here, so like what was your mental state? Let's keep going with the
okay,
story.
so
At that point, in that from
I
the hospital to
honestly
home.
I was really sad.
Hmm.
I was really sad and I was really hurt because I just didn't I really just didn't understand it. I was like, it's racism, like really, it's really crazy like that in these times. That's exactly where my mental was. I was like, damn,
Because you never think it would be you.
no, mm-mm.
Not to that level, at least. You know what I mean?
Not
Like,
to that level. I mean, of course I've experienced it, but never to the point where my life is almost taken away. Like,
and
it's crazy.
it's it's. I'm sorry, I just can't like my eyes literally jumping right now. I don't know if y'all can like, it'd be like, but it's weird. But I just can't get my mind over that. Like, you're on the front lines. You're like in a nice um high sedity complex, minding your
Yeah,
business.
I
Um,
paid a pretty penny for that rent.
yeah.
Like,
So so you did you move back with your mom or did you move back home, like to your own
oh,
place?
okay. So after that situation happened, I so first I wanted to say how hard the police made it for me to find out who attacked me. They made it so hard for me to find out who attacked me.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. Like I didn't know the girl's name, I didn't know the girl's age, I didn't know anything. I had called the police department multiple times, asked them like, if they could give me any information about this, like what are the charges? They weren't giving me anything.
That's crazy. So how
Okay.
long did it take for you to figure out who it was?
I'm gonna say maybe the second or third day.
So you found out. Then
Yeah.
what was
And
your
then like
what was your where was
I
your mind at then?
my
Like what
mind
were the
said
emotions?
Okay, so I was angry. I was really angry, but let me tell you, I'm such a like investigator on my own, and like let me just tell you how Stevana
Don't I know
really.
it?
No, let me tell you, Stevana really hooked it up. Like my cousin came through with the come through. Like she gave me information. Like she was just on top of it. I just love her so much. I do. I appreciate her so much because
Yeah, shouts out to Steve on her. She's a
yeah,
real one for real. I never really met her. Like we only talk on social media, but I can tell, real recognize real, and she
yeah,
don't play that
no.
stuff.
So
Even though she looks like your Aunt Janet, I said it. I mean, she knows it. I never told her because I didn't want to be like that, but she looks a lot like her.
oh Lord.
Sorry. Then I give y'all a vision like light skinned 1993 Janet. Shouts out to you. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, so but yeah, she came through. Like she really helped me, but it took a while, and then it's like, you know, oh yeah. So I was on Facebook trying to figure out like who it was. Like, so the police department accidentally slipped up and gave me her name. By the way, slipped up. Oops. So I went on Facebook and I like typed in her name just so I could see like the different profiles, and boom, there's her profile. But why does it say gender is male on her profile?
Wait, 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 wait. So you wait on her profile. It was is the gender. I'm sorry, I'm stuttering. The gender was male.
Yep.
So wait, are you sure? Like that was what on it said male.
It said male. You could probably even go and look now, and I bet you it says male.
That's crazy.
Mhm. But even to this day, like
You didn't get a confirmation, like a
I don't
total.
have a confirmation. Yeah. Like I
But are you
don't.
looking a little deep? Like,
I know that's why I'm like. But we'll see once the trial starts up.
so the trial has to start. Oh, so let's go back. So she
Mhm.
did get arrested.
Yes, she got arrested at the scene,
What
but
what, what were the charges? Right.
so at first I think they were only doing like battery or something like that, or aggravated assault. But then like once more evidence and everything came to light and more people started cooperating, she got the hate crime charge along with the felony battery and assault,
That's
attempted murder.
oh, everything.
Yeah,
Barbecue sauce.
basically.
Anything we could add on top of it. Like, I don't know. Like, what do you?
like all that. So she's facing like 40 years, and she's only 22 years old.
That's insane. I'm sorry. I'm
Life like gone.
I can't. So okay. So I'm still stuck on the male part. Not on the
Yeah,
male part, but like on the male part. Act
yeah.
the okay. Anyway, um,
I
I
know. That's why I'm like, but yeah,
so
40 years.
40 years. So
40 years.
do you know if she's locked up?
So she's in a mental health, like a max, like a some kind of lockdown type of mental health institution.
Okay.
She has to be evaluated every week until she's deemed to be fit for trial. But I already know she's playing crazy. I already know it, and she's doing a hell of a job.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's I mean, oh Yasmin. So
Because this is my thing. How are you like mentally, but you're still like paying your bills, like you're still paying your rent, like you know what I mean? Like, cause those apartments, they're not just can't just get in them.
well,
So
she could have other people paying that too.
good
I'm just
point.
saying,
Good point.
like
But
because I don't know. I mean, I never been to jail, and I don't want to go to jail. Praise God, and so I don't know how that works. But now people is in jail with phones, whole phones in jail right now.
can they
You
video chat too or
they
something?
video chatting like what do you? I seen what's his name? Pop Smokes alleged.
Oh,
Uh,
really?
yeah, mopping the floor,
I
and
did
then you're
not know
going
that.
live. I said, wait, you're going live? Who? Who? Where? Why are
Did
you
not.
going live mopping the floor? You got people
That's
saying,
crazy.
why you pop smoke? Like,
Yeah, that's
anyway,
awful.
it, I'm, I, but it's just like the system is like so crazy to me right now, and how this world is crazy, and people could just do anything in jail. So like,
Hmm.
I just can't get over the fact that, I mean, people helped or whatever. So did you have like anybody helping you? It's like, because I know you have like people rooting for you, and like, can you shout out people that help you like online and all that kind of stuff? Or is
I can definitely thank Sean King for shedding more light on my situation for
okay?
sure.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you were
he
all
def.
over the blogs after that though.
Yeah, I like to thank Amanda Seals because she, she said some kind words to me that was
Oh, God
really like
bless.
appreciated. I want to thank Brandy Maxfield because she's trying to hook me up with a good plastic surgeon, honey.
What? Oh, to get all
But
the scars?
yeah, for my scars.
Yeah.
So shout out to her.
I thought
Shout
we was
out to
getting another exclusive. I was like, oh, getting boobs? Okay. I was like, that didn't do that, but okay. Sorry. Sorry.
no. Um, I mean, honestly, just shout out to my family that really like came through for
Yeah.
me, and like my auntie Chazelle,
Hmm.
Chanel, Chantel. They actually drove. Like when they found out that this happened to me, they hopped in the car and they drove just to lay eyes upon me, type of stuff.
What?
Like
Where are they from? Where do they live?
they're from California.
Oh, I mean that's 4 hour. That's a 4 hour drive, bro.
Yeah. Like Chantel, she was the one that was on America's Next Top Model.
Oh yes, and she was like the the melanated.
Yes, the
Oh, the
beautiful, beautiful
chocolate.
skin. Yes.
Oh yes. Hey, hey, Chanel.
So
Hey, Chanel.
yeah,
Oh, sorry.
I just wanna thank all of them. Honestly, I do. I love and appreciate them.
God bless. So, like, what is your like? Where are you at mentally now? How are you doing mentally? Like day to
Men-
day.
Mentally, I'm a lot better, but honestly, like those few couple of weeks after that situation, craziness.
Like, how was your
If
like up and
I
down,
literally, I would see her chasing me
and you're
while I was asleep.
sleeping? Mm.
Yeah. I would see her like chasing me while I was asleep. I had to sleep with my mom. I
I
slept
mean,
with
I
my
could
mom.
imagine.
Yeah, I had my own room and everything, and I still slept with my mother.
That's crazy.
Hmm.
So, like now, it's like, where you at
It's
now?
I'm doing a lot better, but I'm not 100%.
I mean, yeah, I don't think you ever be 100%, but it
Yeah,
takes day by day.
I
Uh,
do. I take it day by day. I burn my sage. I meditate.
you,
Crystals.
you throw your eggs.
I throw my eggs.
That's an inside joke. When she
I
was
throw my eggs.
when she was up
I
here.
like my eggs scrambled.
Listen, I listen. I'm not trying to make fun, but it sounded a little weird when you say, you need an egg wash. I was like, excuse me?
I said an egg cleanse. Who
Oh,
said?
egg cleanse, whatever. Listen, she said, I was like, what is that? Oh, getting eggs. I was like, that's too much. First of all, I ain't spend all that money on eggs, so it's not gonna
Oh my
happen.
god.
So
Right.
find
But
another
yeah,
one. I need another wash, cleanse, or whatever.
that's
Put
so
some
funny.
sage on me or something. Mama say, Mama sa na something.
Uh-uh.
Just cause you're
Honestly,
here. Miss Jackson, if you're nasty.
okay. You know what?
All right, sorry. That's it. I swear. That's it. Centipede. All right, that's it. No more. Uh, so I'm glad you're doing a lot better. I know you're doing a lot better. Um, you did move to Atlanta, actually,
I
recently.
did. I moved to Georgia, and
Georgia
I'm loving it
area.
out here. Let me just say, I've been gaining weight, so you know I'm doing good out here.
What y'all eating? What y'all eating down there? Macaroni, cheese,
Waffle
wings.
House, wings. Oh my goodness, the food is just so it's just so good here. Like Vegas don't have nothing on Georgia.
That's good. You live near my
Nothing.
sister now, so now
Mhm.
Shit. I don't know how Shator got entangled in this. Speaking of entangled, Um, we have a lot of
Not
insiders.
the
We have a
entanglement.
lot of insiders. Uh, I'll just say, do you have any like anybody special in your life?
I do, dang.
Okay, that's all. That's all I'll say. I
Y'all
might know the
see it.
person. I might have known them since I
It's
was
like,
14.
y'all see real soon.
I might have known them since I was 14. And the reason why she was shouting out my sister so much is because she, it all, I'll just say it all started with a repost.
Period.
I was like literally trying to mind my business. I was like, no, no, wait. But
Look, I was
everything's all
like,
clear now. Everything's good.
look, I just can't keep my eyes on my own post. That's all that is.
Oh, Lord Jesus. I was just trying to be funny. I was like, oh, this is funny. See how the universe works, though? It's so, like, let me tell you something about the universe. It is weird. Things happen for a reason. Like, like I said, like, how my career was going, starting out, you know what I mean? The
Mhm.
first person, obviously I love Mike Jackson. But then
Mhm.
for her to, your aunt to sign the book, and then literally 2 months later to meet Austin, and that was like, who you can't plan that out. You honestly can't plan that out. You know what I mean? Like, so like,
Absolutely not.
and like how like just everything else as far as my work goes, it literally is planned. I feel like planned out for you. So I feel like you were supposed to go through this
Mhm.
to get over, to get through, and to
I
move
feel you.
forward.
You know what I also think too, and I'm like literally a firm believer of this, but the universe or God, like you, He's not going to put anything on you, and the universe is not going to put anything on you if you can't handle it.
Ah!
Period.
Glory, Jesus.
Period.
Period.
Like,
Pooh.
I mean, hey, that's just how I see
So
it.
you're good now. You're a little better. You're working on it. You're working on yourself.
I
Um,
am.
I'm a firm believer. If you need therapy,
Yes,
counseling, all that
that.
kind of
Oh,
stuff,
therapy has
please,
been a big help.
a big help. So you definitely been in therapy.
Oh yeah, I
Okay.
I wouldn't be able to like make
Sorry,
it
I'm
through this
looking like
situation
this
without
because
therapy.
I have to say I'm sorry. I've been looking down because I'm looking at time and stuff. So everybody's looking like, why is he looking down? Why is he? It's because I'm looking for time and stuff like that. I'm sorry, but go ahead.
Yeah, I couldn't, I wouldn't be able to get over this situation without therapy.
Yes. So I mean,
But
black people, we love to pray stuff away. Sometimes you can't pray it away. You can't.
no,
You need to talk to somebody. You need to figure out if you know maybe it's just talking. Maybe it's to a point where you need some sort of medication, depending on your
right.
situation. Everybody's not the same, but
Mm,
I encourage black people to really seek counseling if you have some deep rooted uh, stuff going on inside, because we tend not to do that at all. We say, well, let
yeah,
God take care of it. He can only take care of so much.
right.
Like, you got
And
to
you know
take
what?
control of something. You got to start something.
Right. Because that's a good point. Like I feel like people just that peace of mind you owe it to yourself. Get
Yeah.
your peace of mind, get that clarity, get everything and learn how to set healthy boundaries for yourself. That's important.
Ooh. Healthy boundaries with friends, family. Uh, I've been learning that.
Dog. Look up
Listen,
like the cat, the
you
parakeet, healthy boundaries for everybody.
listen. The ducks you feed or geese,
You
whatever
talk about
they
the
are, in
geese,
your little lake. She's
them
got a lake,
gangster
y'all.
geese.
She's got a lake
I do. I'm at that lake every day,
every
guys.
day. I'm just
Every
like, Lord Jesus,
day.
what is it today?
I was fishing yesterday.
Yeah, but you ain't catch nothing.
I didn't catch a thing. They wasn't biting.
You need some worm. You need some like them
I
good
do.
hood worms or
I had
some.
some like little fake trout meal or whatever. It wasn't working.
It wasn't. Listen, it's Georgia. You need like macaroni and cheese on the
I need to put a hot wing
a
on the
hot wing on the thing. You know what I mean? With some what they eat down there?
lemon
Collard
pepper.
greens. Then you'll catch something. Probably a hood rat, but I don't know. Like you'll catch something. I don't know.
Good bread.
Get some. Maybe you need to put in a front lace or lace front. I'm sorry, a front lace. Some edges. I don't know, but
A
you'll
little
catch something.
extra.
We laugh like this every
The
day,
PS,
everybody.
the
If you, I don't
PS5.
want everybody to be confused why like she's laughing because you gotta laugh through this sometimes, and I've been
Yeah.
like I feel like
And
that's
plus,
my
I'm
job in
always
general.
in good spirits. That's the thing. Like I'm in good spirits, but I just get into these moods where I just simply just don't feel like I don't know talking or.
Oh yes, I know. I'm like, well, leave Yaz alone today, James, or I get a text saying
I
that.
don't know. I'm
No,
getting
no,
better.
no. You first of all, you deserve. Period. Like there's days if you need to like woosah, because I'm like that in
Mm-hmm.
general. So
Mm-hmm.
like these days I don't feel like talking. I'm stressed,
Yeah.
stressed out. So it is what it is. Take your time. Take your time to woosah, even if it's for a week or two, and then you can help out because people expect you to be spread thin, and then other people want you to. Can you do this? You can do that. Not realizing 30 other people just ask you to do something or need you to
Right.
do something. You're just like, today's actually not the day, and next week might not be the week either. But I'll get
Right.
back
You
at you.
can say that again. Oh my goodness. Yes.
Amen. Uh,
Amen.
so Yaz, I'm glad that you're better and that you're getting better and that you found love in your life.
Aw, thank you, twin. Look
Eh, yeah, I
at
look
you.
at yeah. Don't tell everybody I'm like a decent person because I don't want them to get the wrong idea.
You are. Okay. No, he's not. He's
No,
not a decent person.
no, no, no. I'm not. So thank you so much for choosing me and trusting
Aw,
me to
thank
do
you for
it.
having me, twin.
Uh,
I'm so happy. You're just the best. Thank
yeah,
you.
this is first. I'm not last. Oh, she can sing too, by the way. And we're gonna get you on here singing at some point.
Yes.
Um, yeah. I mean, it's not like a little ha ha ha. Like she can. She got some pipes in
Thanks,
there.
child.
She can. Yes, she can. She got pipes in this. So she's talented and she's a frontline nurse, which is most important. I thank you for your service during this
Aw,
time.
thank you.
When you were working, and that sounded shady, but like when you could like not like that,
Yeah.
but
Oh
like
no, I know. Thank you,
you know what I
twin.
mean. It's like you've been through something traumatic, so you deserve a break.
Thank you.
So I
Thank
thank you for your service for working, and then coming over, and you're gonna be whatever you want to do. A singing nurse, I don't know. Like you're gonna be the best at it, I know, because you work hard and you think things out and really do what you want to do and make decisions on your
you.
own. So I know you're a strong black woman.
That's right. Thank you,
The
twin.
hawk wouldn't have it any other way. So and for the ones that know who the hawk is, they know, and I'm not gonna say who it is. They'll know. So
Oh yeah.
so say hi to Johvonnie for me.
I will.
Tell her I
Yeah,
said
I will
hi.
say hi.
Yeah. And then after this COVID, I'm definitely coming down.
Yes, definitely. I can't wait until this little this whatever. You think it's the last shutdown we get?
Hopefully, because we're supposed to get a vaccine soon, but it's not until April. I hope it's before then. Let's let some other people try it first. The first round
Honestly,
people,
yeah.
and then see see how that goes. And if it's good, it's good. But I want to
Right.
thank you so much, Yasmin. Thank you for joining me on my. I think I'm gonna do another something special for
Okay.
my 1 year.
Let me know.
You guys stay tuned. Yasmin, you definitely down though, right?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Hell yes. I'm
So thank
down.
you guys so much for joining me on Petty Nation 24/7 live podcast. Um, thank you so much. We'll see you. Peace out, dog.
Bye.